This is the story of how my out-of-shape 54-year-old husband pushed himself way beyond his comfort level and took his family on a hike up one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, Table Mountain.
Okay, full confession. My legs are giving out. It's now physically hard to take these steps. But I'm going, because you can't be a win for your kids. And your wife. But it's getting tiring for this old, fat, out of shape guy.
We are the Culture Trotters!
In late February, we left the States with nothing more than carry-on to become a full-time world-traveling family. 3 weeks in, COVID-19 shut down the world and changed everything. We had quite the adventure writing things out in Mexico. After 7 months, we are finally ready for the next chapter. Click that subscribe button and join us as we continue our journey around the world and head across the ocean to the continent of Africa. In the words of Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Table Mountain is an icon of Cape Town, South Africa. You can see it from about everywhere in town, and some days you can even see what is known as the tablecloth, when a blanket of mist and clouds pour over the top of the mountain. 1 million people visit the mountain each year. Most of them take the state-of-the-art cable cars to the top. But for those people who really want to enjoy the adventure, you can also hike to the top.
Ta-da! All right, you guys go up. When you get to the top, come on back down. We'll wait for you.
No!
No!
In order to prepare for the hike, we did a few smaller hikes around the mountain to get a feel for what we were getting into.
So Robert is like a giant sweat monster. We have to be hiking for all of 2 minutes and he's totally wet with sweat and he guzzles down all the water we bring. We were out of water before we were halfway up the mountain because Robert and the kids are like go, drinking all the water, and he sweats profusely. I just want that to be known that Robert is a sweat monster. Did you make it to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here they come, our super strong men.
We made it to the end.
And what's it look like from up here?
Turn the camera.
Wow!
When are the coming back?
We made it to the top
Looks
of...
like we made it!
We made it to the top of whatever this trail is called. The kids are giving me heart attacks because they keep walking towards the cliffs.
Hey! She's just a scared cat.
So we've been up here for a while checking out the view. Alejandro's reading some Big Nate and now we're ready to head back down.
On top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. It's put me at the top of the world.
We handled the 2 hikes we do in preparation fairly easily and decide to pick a clear and sunny day to make the hike all the way to the top.
The hike all the way to the top of Table Mountain today.
I know, wait for Dad. Dun-dun-dun, na-na-na-na.
Alejandro, who must be part mountain goat and an endless bundle of energy, not only climbed with total ease, but also talked about video games non-stop for hours.
So that's why they wanted it the way it was supposed to be the end. Between how's being trapped on whose ball. That makes gold ready. That makes gold ready. The people were spies, but they still wanted more, and which I think was called the final chapter, but I don't know.
On that note, let's get going.
No. Either way, find out the footage.
No, we're going to keep hearing about it.
I'm on big on the game.
It's only a 2-hour trip. How long can the story last?
On one animatronic. 3 guesses who.
3 hours. That's what my guess is.
If you really want it on the FNN storyline. Oh yeah, so they made, after this, they made, like they said, they mixed up the game changes. boss level mountain.
Despite the endless chatter, we were able to take in some pretty amazing views.
Hello, 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 hello. Not that view, huh? This is the safe route that we took, not the hard, difficult route. But it's still climbing a mountain. So there's still lots of places where you've got to be a little bit careful. I mean, I'm okay with hiking, but come on, this is beyond hiking. This is just cruel and unusual punishment. I was a war prisoner, they couldn't make me do this. But I'm doing this for funsies? And of course my kid's like, no big deal, let's go, come on.
What'd you do?
I don't know. Cut on something, a branch, a metal thing, I don't know.
It's not a hike till somebody bleeds. It's usually Arabella. You haven't scratched your knees yet?
Well, yes, I have scratched my knees, but not bloody knees.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not saying that, okay?
All right, loud ass. How about I just stop you?
Okay, full confession, my legs are giving out. It's now physically hard to bake these steps. And that's why my legs are starting to give out. This is a heck of a climb, guys. And here we go.
Here he comes. Our super strong daddy. Only that much more to go.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah, gonna make it, yeah. And like an idiot, I stopped and checked my phone. Turns out we're maybe halfway up to the difficult part. So I had to stop again. And Arabella's worried, so she stopped with me. Then she got bored, so she left. She's worried, and not too worried. Hey, people coming down and saying, oh, it's almost there, almost there. Yeah, but coming down almost there is different than going up almost there. So I still have my doubts. Here we go, here we go.
I'm recording it, actually.
I love you, Dad!
First time I'm gonna have some doubts whether I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have to make it because, kids and wife, but a lot of rocks. I just want to stop. Maybe like they have helicopters that come and get me. When it's out of sight, I'm like, I want to die. I've actually sort of given up on drinking water because we're starting to run low, and the kids are gonna need it. Well, I was right. Almost there coming down is very different than almost there when you're heading up. But we're powering through. Arabella's checking on me again. I did get an apple, so hopefully that will help. I'm okay walking when we get to flat spots. Just these hill step things are killing my legs. My kids were exhausted. Isabella Hundred wanted water, so we ran down to where I was, got the water, and ran back up. I hate them sometimes.
What does that mean?
Well, that makes for great video.
Mom! Mom.
About 10 more minutes to go, and Alejandro is still running up the mountain. This is no obstacle for him at all.
First of all, I was trying to do my psychological element. Where now, instead of my brain whining to me about, oh, this hurts, oh, it's hard, my brain's yelling at me, why the heck is anybody doing this? That's actually harder to get over. The physical stuff you can push through. Your own brain telling you you're a moron. That's a little bit trickier. And here we go.
We like to hike ahead to the shade, and then we wait for Dad, and then we wait till Dad's ready, and we go further. That meat stick is really in my ear.
Sorry. Daddy says the people lie about how far it is.
Yeah. One time Mommy ran a marathon, and I was getting close to the end, and everyone kept saying, the finish line is just around the corner, it's just around the corner. And I would turn the corner, and it wasn't there. And it made me want to stop and go back and yell at them and say that you lied to me. When Daddy gets up here, we're going to let Daddy take another break, okay?
Okay.
And I think maybe there's like 10 more minutes to the top, but we'll probably take a lot of breaks, so it'll probably take us long.
Your timeline, regular timeline, or our timeline?
In our timeline, it's probably going to take a half hour.
My timeline.
But we'll rest a lot.
My timeline.
In your timeline, it's like 5 minutes.
If we go up.
Who's that? Who's coming?
Daddy.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Who do we see?
Dad.
Daddy.
like to move.
Oh, I know that. That sound effect really makes for a nice video. That one time we climbed Table Mountain, Alejandro learned how to make arms first.
Yay, gentlemen, arm first together stays together. Gentlemen decided to take a break. They say it's not for my benefit, but I'm pretty sure it's for my benefit.
How long?
I'm not saying it's aliens, but
So they say it's 10 minutes, but I don't know if it's
They
in your
lie.
my.
still not sure I understand the whole concept of hiking, like torture for fun. I don't know. But the view's been great, so I'm absorbing that, focusing on that. And my kids are getting out and getting plenty of exercise, and that's important for them. Tonight, my wife and I are going out for dinner. I'm gonna take a wheelchair.
We're just about at the top. Andrew is encouraging Dad. Dad is almost here. Here he comes.
And we can see him.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Alanda's doing some stretches. Alanda feels it's a great place for some yoga. Is this the end, guys? The cafe is up there somewhere. We're holding out for lemonade.
Well, I made it to the top. Or, relatively speaking, the top. There's my wife. There it is. Well, I made it just fine. She's a little tired, but she's fine. Alejandro, the punk, is jogging around.
These two kids climbed Table Mountain today. Alejandro is zooming up the mountain.
Heading to there's a cafe up here actually. So we're gonna go there and try and get some lemonade and some soda water and whatever else they have to drink, we'll get all of it. Hopefully they have beer.
Yeah, that's great for dehydration.
It is actually. British Journal of Medicine, they did a study. They found that if you drink a bunch of water and some beer, you hydrate better than if you just drink water. It's science. Well, it worked. Not drinking water, left some, so my kids were able to drink it. We had a little bit of water left, we made it to the cafe, so yay.
Andrew, show us what you got.
What kind of coffee are you using?
A view from the top of Table Mountain. One of our many views from the top of Table Mountain.
Juju and Bella were here.
Who's Juju? There's the stadium.
Bella
Lion's Head.
This is the best day of my life.
Why is it the best day of your life?
Because I got a Slurpee and pet a Hydra and...
Talking with your mouth full.
Yes. Without getting snapped up by my dad.
So we made it to the top. We had a little snack at the cafe. And I thought, oh, we'll walk around and see the view. Everyone's like shot, completely shot. They just want to go back down. So they were nice to let me get a few photos and walk around for a little bit.
And we're taking the cable car down because that's smarter than walking down. Actually, taking the cable car up would have been smart too.
A big thank you to my awesome husband for pushing himself so hard to make memories with our kids. We will never forget this day.
We love you, Dad.
Thanks for joining us on our adventure. Be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button to see what we're up to next week.